The number one thing that I absolutely love about making videos on YouTube about crypto is the fact that these are history capsules, essentially. When it comes to Quant and QNT, I do look forward to looking back on these videos, looking at QNT sitting under $1 billion in market cap, sitting at $75 almost, because I do believe that in the future, this is going to be one of the largest projects in this space, and also one of the most valuable ones as well. Welcome to the channel, everyone. My name is Nick. For those that are new to the channel, hopefully by the end of this video, you do become a subscriber. So I've been making content on Quant for quite some time, and it was always one of those big projects that I foresee being one of the largest utility projects, especially when it comes to what central banks are doing, what banking is becoming, the change around finance as well. And for some people, it's very hard to see, and I get that, right? For most of those investors in the space, it's very hard to look past the chart. They look at the chart, and that's all they see. But I want you guys to understand what's happening here. Number one, let's start off with this announcement back in October of 2023, where Quant actually launched their central bank grade key management solution for blockchain transactions. Within this, we have blockchain for finance pioneer Quant has launched a groundbreaking solution to make blockchain-based transactions more secure for banks and other institutions. Now, this might not seem like much to people, but if you think about all of the connections back to Quant around 2023 with, for example, the BIS with Project Rosalind, you can see where the space is headed, where banks and institutions are embracing blockchain tech around transactions, finance, everything, especially in a tokenized world as well. Because now you have tokenized real estate, tokenized stocks, tokenized debt moving over digital rails. You need to make sure that all of this is secure, everything is safe, and that's what Quant is trying to do. But Quant is tailor-made to banks and institutions. It's been their number one goal since inception. But we even have down here that we have secured and simplified the adoption of digital assets for banks, institutions, and enterprise developers. Literally allowing these big players to adopt and use digital assets, digital currencies. Financial institutions have implemented mature key management solutions to secure data, business applications, and transactions. With the introduction of blockchain and digital assets, existing key management technology can't be used to provide the same level of protection and compliance mandated by regulation and security. To work around these limitations, enterprises have bypassed robust security processes and put themselves at risk by storing blockchain keys on employee laptops to sign digital asset transactions. And this is where Overledger Authorize came in place. But what's crazy is we also got the insight that Authorize has recently been stress tested and proven to work in Project Rosalind, a flagship central bank digital currency experiment led by the Bank of England and the BIS with banks, institutions, and industry participants. The technology is now being made more widely available. So they already have confirmation that this has been stress tested. It's able to be utilized by these central banks. It's crazy that people don't realize how big Quant's becoming. Again, like I said, blinded by the chart. A chart that is tied back to Bitcoin. A chart that is tied back to hype and speculation. Look at the information that you are reading. Do the research. See what's actually happening here. I can't stress that enough to you guys. In our latest article, our CEO and founder Gilbert Verdian describes how Quant's work on the RLN has led to a deeper understanding of the profound benefits of programmable payments. As we harness innovation via projects like RLN, we will transform the way money is moved and managed. Here's the pragmatic path to programmable payments, August 12th of this year. Now, I went and summarized this with ChatGPT. We have Quant CEO Gilbert Verdian discusses how their work on the UK's retail CBDC and tokenized commercial bank money for the regulated liability network has highlighted the benefits of programmable payments. Rather than promoting flashy next-generation payments, Quant focuses on practical incremental changes to improve payments in the short and the long term. Their involvement in the RLN includes Project Rosalind, exploring CBDC use cases alongside major banks and financial institutions. The RLN aims to create a shared platform for various forms of money, including commercial bank deposits, to facilitate payments and settlement in the digital marketplace. Programmable payments offer significant potential, allowing for intelligent bank accounts with personalized rules such as automated savings or conditional transfers. These innovations could reduce financial stress for individuals and administrative costs for businesses by exploring programmability across both traditional and tokenized deposits. The RLN is helping to drive the future of payments, gradually transforming how money is moved and managed. Now, this is kind of crazy, especially when we combine this with what the Bank of England has been ready to really kind of do, which is, here we have, April 16th of this year, the Bank of England outlined support for tokenization bank innovation. Now, we already know that Project Rosalind was fully focused on tokenization. Quant was a big leader behind that, especially even with Authorize. Now, reading more into this, we have the Deputy Governor of the Bank of England outlined some steps the central bank is taking to support innovation during the speech yesterday. She highlighted the bank's plans to support the wholesale settlement of tokenized assets in central bank money, and she emphasized the urgency of banks to embrace innovation. Her views are not being ignored. All of the UK's major banks are participating in the latest regulated liability network tokenization trials. All of the UK's major banks. This is all around the RLN. Commercial banks need to innovate. I am firmly of the view that the technology revolution will hit, indeed, is hitting, finance in the way that it has hit other sectors of the economy. It strikes me that for banks, as the incumbents, payments innovation is both their first priority opportunity, given the potential benefits for them and their customers of additional payments functionality, and a first-tier threat given the risk of disintermediation by new players. That is my view, that in my view demands urgent action. To that end, the central bank will outline clear expectations for innovation and provide the necessary wholesale infrastructure for settlement. And that is where we look at wholesale DLT settlement, and this is all being made possible through the RLN. It's crazy that, like I said, almost no one is paying attention to this. They're only focused on the chart for Quant. And why am I bringing Quant up? Well, because we also got this big announcement on the 17th. Just in, blockchain technology could transform the UK's $14.5 trillion payments industry. The UK Finance tested the Regulated Liability Network, a system that might reduce fraud and improve efficiency for banks and customers. Next step, regulatory talks. You know what's crazy about this? Also, the UK is a leader around FX settlement, a $7.5 trillion per day market. Massive. But over here, UK Finance has announced the successful completion of the Regulated Liability Network experimentation phase, a pioneering initiative aimed at enhancing the UK's financial market infrastructure. This collaborative effort involving 11 major financial institutions, including Barclays, HSBC UK, and MasterCard, alongside technology partners such as R3 and Quant, explored the potential of RLN to revolutionize payments and settlements through tokenization and programmable payments. Now, if we think about this, right, you have Quant, Authorize, Overledger as well, all tied back to this. This is with APIs. Here we have UK Finance announces successful outcome of Regulated Liability Network experimentation phase. We have down here that this is with all of its 11 members: Barclays, Citi, HSBC, Lloyds Banking Group, MasterCard, NatWest, Nationwide, Santander UK, Standard Chartered, Virgin Money, and Visa, and a number of other partners, including, of course, they do mention all of them here. Quant is a technology partner of this, by the way. This is all infrastructure. It's a new type of financial market infrastructure that can deliver new capabilities for payments and settlement, including tokenization and programmability. And these are the four major areas that they focused on. Such a platform, in collaboration with other important initiatives such as open banking, could deliver economic value and support innovation in the market. New functionality such as programmable payments and locking and unlocking of funds was demonstrated across a range of use cases. Again, let's go back to that. Here you have August 12th with Quant, the pragmatic path to programmable payments. Again, it's all steps being taken here on Quant's side to achieve this in the UK, because Quant is a technology leader in the UK. It could provide new and innovative firms with a common point of access to enable them to interface with established institutions and enhance payment and settlement systems. The legal and regulatory framework of the UK is sufficiently flexible to support the implementation of a platform for innovation, subject to further experimentation and regulatory engagement. So this is actually very significant. We also have a few quotes here. Number one, every year over 11 trillion pounds worth of payments are processed in the UK. powering the economy. The success of RLN experiment shows the potential of technology to transform the customer experience and deliver economic value and benefits for society. The experimentation phase demonstrated the power of industry collaboration to deliver a platform for innovation in the UK. The private sector wants to invest in the future of commercial bank money, and a partnership with regulators is the best way of successfully making this happen. We also have down here that the RLN project has been a unique opportunity for industry collaboration to deliver a platform for innovation across the sector. Working in partnership, we have demonstrated how the platform supports developments in money and payments aligned to common public and private sector objectives, while also providing clear and long-term customer and industry benefits. We look forward to continuing to collaborate in public and private partnership to ensure the UK remains at the technological frontier of payments innovation globally. Guys, it's happening. It's no longer a speculation deal here. Quant is a massive technology leader. They are already working with the major players out there. All of UK's major banks are tied back to this. It's crazy that, like I said, people are avoiding these projects simply because they want to grasp the, hype cycle. Oh, I have to touch meme coins. I have to have my portfolio filled with meme coins because that's where all the money is. Guys, don't lose track of what's happening here. Money itself is changing. Players like Quant are a part of it. Also, remember that back in August, Gilbert Verdian gave his opinion of how the UK needs a dedicated digital finance regulator so that they can have regulatory clarity around crypto. This is something that I've been very vocal about, but this also happened at the same exact time that we just got a new bill introduced in Parliament to clarify crypto's legal status in the UK on September 11th. And these are the three main keys. Bitcoin and other digital assets can be considered personal property under a new draft law introduced in Parliament today. Owners to benefit from increased legal protection. Changes will keep English and Welsh law at the forefront of the global tech industry. The UK is ready. The UK has been ready. These major areas are focused on becoming crypto hubs. And the way that they can do this is by embracing innovation. And what's happening is they are embracing innovation, pushing regulation forward. They're running experiments, they're running tests, and you got to focus on the names tied to these experiments. Like, for example, Quant. Quant has been working with the UK since inception. And even on this website, gov.uk, under the technology section, Quant is labeled as a technology leader to allow the UK to embrace digital innovation around payments and payment technology. And that's why I focus on the RLN project, because this is involving all of the major banks in the UK. Every single major, UK bank is a part of this. Guys, this is no joke. When I look at Quant, that's why I said, I love making these videos because I strongly believe that we are going to look back on these videos one day and say, I can't believe that people were scared to touch QNT sub $100 when it's at X amount of dollars. We are seeing innovation at the forefront right now being pushed by the largest names out there. If these announcements were made a few years back, this would be everywhere. Everyone would be extremely bullish. But the space is now changing. And we're now starting to see utility becoming a big focus outside of the hype and speculation phase. I cannot wait until we break into the next phase of this technology where everyone's embracing the technology for what it actually is, instead of just looking at it as, hype, speculation. When we completely disconnect from Bitcoin, it is going to be absolutely glorious for some of these altcoins like QNT. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on because more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. And with that being said, guys, it's been Nick. Thanks for watching. Peace out.